turn on the intricate studio lighting. Hang on a second. There it goes. Good morning, everybody. The show is horrible. It's terribly, terribly woke. It's falling apart. Oh, look at those abysmally low numbers. Abysmally low numbers like number one most watch in the 35 and under demographic across all the platforms. One of the most watched programs in streaming in general. And all the episodes, despite having been out now for a while, are continuing to increase in viewership. But of course, you won't hear Turd Chronic and, Farticle Crinker and all his little buddies, say any of this. And it gets, what freaks me out is this. When I'm not going to lie to you. This last series was nowhere near RTD's best. It wasn't. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, the bar is up here now. And he didn't quite hit it. But, and if you don't believe me, go rewatch, Mandalorian and watch the first series of Fallout and tell me how Doctor Who falls anywhere near that. Like I said, I'm not going to lie to you, tell you all these happy-go-lucky lies. They're just like, it's the best thing to happen to me since puberty, things like that. No. But it's not utterly abysmal either. And you'd think with these guys, claiming they're all these, so deadly concerned with these shows, if in their perception the show is failing, you'd think they'd be more concerned than sitting there chuckling and laughing, and masturbating on the thought that, they're somehow right about something. But, like I said, because as the quote, the great scholar and playwright Douglas Adams, I'd rather be happy than right any day. But no, these guys sit there and literally, I watched this video yesterday where it's a bunch of them. Oh, by the way, and one of them is one of the classic logo faces, as I call them, where all you see of them is a logo because they don't want to show their face online. Kind of like protesters are all wearing masks even though COVID's been over for how long, and the keffiyehs are to cover their hair and the masks are to cover their face and not protect them from a disease but identification. That kind of thing. And, well, but like I said, they all keep thinking that, we're all going to magically go back to the days, back like 2005, 2006, and all that such, where, you were getting like numbers in the tens of millions, I think it was like 10.7 million for, Voyage of the Fleet, Voyage of the Damned, or Voyage of the Dumbed. And that's never going to happen. Because around the time of the Matt Smith year, 2009, 2010, that's when streaming was really coming onto the scene in Britain. And so that's why the numbers have steadily gone down since that time. Because more people are watching it online than they are on BBC One. And the same thing was going to happen with Disney Plus. Now that Disney Plus is airing it, and all that, and it's being released at midnight. And whatnot. Wow, I'm sorry. I just saw the number up there, and damn, we got a lot of people in here today. So, you got to be very, very careful when you look at these numbers. Because as TV Zone put out, the most watched program in the 35 and under demographic, and that's what they want to do right now. They want to pull younger people. Is somebody a bot? Because I keep seeing the same question over again. Like, their record's stuck or they're stuttering. I don't. Okay. But good morning. Welcome to the stream if you're new. No, that's okay because I love it because the more insults they type, the more my numbers climb. I love reading some of these. This is entertaining. I'm just enjoying this. It's hilarious. But okay, so once again, Tardy and the gang, Turdy, whatever you want to call them this week, are running around laughing their asses off. Meanwhile, every time they look over their shoulder, they're seeing this distinct mouse-eared figure coming up on their backs. Ugh. These are hilarious. All right. So here we are. It's Thursday morning. One more day of this, and then I'm gone for a week. And then, man, I think I'm going to sleep for the whole week. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. It is a lovely 61 degrees out here this morning, Fahrenheit. And, unfortunately, I'm going to miss most of the morning. But the good news is got a space right off the bat, so I can't complain. I'm trying to catch up with all this. Look at this. Look. I just gave the whole audience a secondhand buzz. No, we don't do that stuff. Nope. No, thank you. You see, I actually have a job, and no, I'm not going to lose my job because of THC and other weird shit. I'm not kidding. I think beginning to wonder if they don't just do that to you because that way you have to face reality every day at work. I don't know. It just... Ugh. So, they keep telling you the numbers are dwindling. They keep telling you the numbers are falling. Yet, the sky is falling. Oh, look, there goes Chicken Little or whoever it is this week. Oh, and guess what? The second season of the show's already written. September, by the way, they're going to start shooting War Between Land and Sea, which should have been started this year. Or I don't know why they're putting it off. But so far, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be like a 5-part series. Now, is it going to be a mini-series or is it going to be an actual series spinoff? We don't know yet. All I know is RTD's been talking big lately about working with Eve Miles again. So that would be great if, Eve somehow, creeped on over from Torchwood to Unix, since Torchwood kind of like ain't doing a whole lot these days. Remember, Captain Jack's been canceled for, displaying Mr. Winky behind the scenes. So, what can you do? He's proud of that damn thing. Oh no. We're approaching the crater, NASA. I don't think there's any intelligent life on this planet. Oh, all right. And out of the cloud of mist comes the voice of truth. All I'm telling these guys is, look, so it looks like the spinoff's finally going for the cameras this year, later this year, which means when's it going to air? Probably, hopefully spring of next year, we don't know. I love reading these. Like I've never heard any of this before. It's hilarious. It's nice to see the chat box really going. And watching my numbers climb. I'm going to get money from YouTube. Yep, and you see, that's the thing that makes me die laughing. Everybody seems to think that I need YouTube for money. I don't. I'm sitting outside of my job now, about to go in there and make a living, which is kind of scary when you think of all these guys who don't have the luxury of having their little online platforms anymore. I guess one of those guys out there just had the rug yanked from underneath them. I keep hearing about something disrespect dude, and I'm like, dude, it's like, you did what? What are you, stupid? It's like, out of the smoking abyss comes the head, the talking head of truth. They can't stand it. So good news all around. The show is doing well. Yes, it is. The spin-offs are coming. Well, at least one spin-off is. You'd think with the fact that they went out of their way, RTD especially, to finally admit that, Sarah Jane Smith is dead, that, maybe that means there's a Bannerman Road, spin-off on the way. And it's like, there you go. Oh, God. Then again, wait a minute. No. You can't put Eve Miles in charge of the way called the Bannerman Road gang. They'd all be swearing, drinking, and going crazy. She'd have to constantly remind them she's Welsh, Nah, I love Eve to death. She's just hilarious. I only met her once, but like I said, she's this lovely woman. But once again, it is that time. I have to run in. So everybody, please take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We will see you again tomorrow morning. Have a great one. And oh yeah, all you chatbot guys, nice to see you too. By the way, I've been losing my hair since my mid-20s, so you're very observant. Oh man, take care everyone. Have a great day.